evening. Please rise if you're able for the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kelly Kavanaugh, principal of Oliver Ames High School. Proud and humbled to be in front of you today and this amazing group of young students. I'd like to begin by extending my sincerest gratitude to all of the community members, businesses, organizations, and families who have shown such wonderful generosity towards our graduating seniors. It truly takes a village, and Easton is exceptional in supporting our students both in their time in EPS and beyond. One of the values we have in education is to provide students with the why behind what we're doing and why we're doing it. Why are you learning to factor quadratic equations? Why is completing a civics project important to your growth as a member of our community? Why is a strong thesis statement essential to a research paper? Well, I want to talk a little bit about the why for tonight. Why are we gathered here tonight? Well, first of all, obviously, it's to celebrate you. You're an amazing group of young people, and you have done amazing things in your 4 years here. We want to make sure that we celebrate those things. We're here because you are belong to a community that truly values education and put a lot of time and effort into rewarding you in scholarships and awards in memory of the many, many OA graduates that have walked these halls, both still with us and those who have passed. And then finally, it's a hope for the future. It's to celebrate all of the things to come and all of the things that you're going to do in this world, which I know are going to be amazing once you graduate. I want to take a moment to thank the school counseling office for putting together this evening for all the behind-the-scenes work. It is a lot, but particularly Ms. Smock, Mr. Auger, and Ms. Marani for their support with the senior event coordination. I also want to thank our school committee members and our central office staff for being here to celebrate with us tonight. Graduates, as I mentioned before, many of the scholarships and awards presented this evening are in memories of loved ones who have passed away before they were able to experience the wonderful, important life events that you have before you. It's a privilege and an honor to be celebrated here. And then patrons who are here behind me, I want to extend my utmost respect to each of you for your commitment to ensuring that Oliver Ames graduates get to hear the stories of your loved ones and pay it forward by continuing to embody their goodwill, kindness towards others, and generous spirit. I think I speak for the entire class when I say that the legacy of your loved ones will live on through them. I'd like to ask you to please join me in extending that gratitude and respect to them in a round of applause. Class of 2024, you are a resilient class with an abundance of spirit. Whether it's painting your bodies orange in the cold for a boys' state soccer championship, bringing the world of Barbie to life in our hallways, or performing on the fields, courts, stage, or in the art studio or media studio, you have shown the community how proud you are to be a Tiger, and I want to thank you for all you've done for us. And now we're going to move on to the scholarship and awards portion of our ceremony. We would like to start this evening by recognizing this year's valedictorian, Taylor McAndrew. Sorry, Taylor. Taylor, who will be attending the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, is tonight's recipient of the Catherine Hobart Ames Memorial Scholarship and the Susan French Scholarship. They are awarded to the class valedictorian of Oliver Ames. This award recognizes academic excellence and helps to support the recipient's college education. Taylor is also the recipient of the Easton Tigers Youth Lacrosse Scholarship and a Student Council Scholarship. She was also recognized as the recipient of the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award for Excellence and a National Merit Scholarship Commendation. Congratulations, Taylor. Recipients, I'm going to take a moment to just talk you through as you come up and cross the stage and stand right here to my side where you'll get your award, and then you can exit and get your photo taken for our yearbook and for your parents right there. Sound good? All right, thanks. The Parker Ames Scholarship is awarded to the class salutatorian of Oliver Ames. This award also recognizes academic achievement and helps to support this recipient's college education. This year's recipient is Brian Wang. Brian, who will be attending Worcester Polytech Institute, is also a recipient of the Alice M. Main Scholarship, a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship, and was recognized as a recipient of the National Merit Scholar Commendation. Congratulations, Brian. The Jim Achillian Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Jim Achillian to an Oliver Ames High School graduating student who demonstrates leadership and sportsmanship. Here to present this scholarship is Jim's son, Tom, and Jim's granddaughter, Reese. Yeah, thank you. This year's recipients are Daniel Casey, Skylar Dearborn, and Jake Willard. Dan, who will be attending Merrimack College, is also the recipient of a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship, a Michael F. McGuire Scholarship, a Ruth V. Rye Memorial Scholarship, and a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship, an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship. Skylar, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of a Hadge Family Engineering Scholarship. Jake, who will be attending Clemson University, is also the recipient of a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship, a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship, and an Oak Ames Scholarship. Congratulations, Dan, Skylar, and Jake. The Edward M. Duggan III Memorial Scholarship is given by family members and friends in loving memory of Edward M. Ted Duggan III, who died tragically in the summer of 2003. Through his life, Ted loved sports, both playing and watching them. While he may not have been the strongest player on the team, he could always be counted on to give his best effort for the good of the team. During Ted's life, his participation in some sports was hindered by a heart condition that he lived with from birth. However, this did not slow him down. He threw himself into every sport he could play, and he had a great time doing it. Here to present this scholarship are Ted's sister, Kelly, brothers Chris and Michael, and Ted's nephew, Teddy Smith. This year's recipients are Chloe Basile and Dan Casey. Chloe, who will be attending the Quinnipiac University, is also the recipient of a Valerie A. and Ray J. Emerson Memorial Scholarship, a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship, and a Ruth V. Rye Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to both of you. The Alfred A. Belmonte Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating Oliver Ames senior who plans to major in criminal justice and has shared their intentions as to how they can have an impact on the rising crime rate. Here to present this scholarship is Donna Belmonte Frenette, and this year's recipient is Giovanna Chasty. Giovanna, who will be attending Mass Maritime Academy, is also a recipient of the Easton Police Department Scholarship and a World War Memorial Vocational Grant. Congratulations, Giovanna. The Christine M. Lober Memorial Scholarship was created to commemorate and honor Christine's joyful, generous spirit and a dedication to the less fortunate. Christine was a 1987 graduate of Oliver Ames High School, where she played soccer and basketball and was known for her friendly personality, concern for others, and beautiful smile. After completing undergraduate studies at the University of New Hampshire, Christine earned her master's in social work from Boston College and devoted herself to serving veterans with PTSD. To present this scholarship are Ann Lynch and Liz Mansfield, and this year's recipients are Maeve Curtin and Ian Kelly. Maeve will be attending Florida Gulf Coast University. Ian, who will be attending Bryant University, is also the recipient of an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship. Congratulations, Maeve and Ian. The Brian J. Prey Memorial Scholarship is given to honor and celebrate the life of Brian Prey, who passed away in December of 2014. Brian was a kind, compassionate, and loving person who graduated from Oliver Ames in 2000. Some of his happiest memories in high school were spent working with students in the special education department. He enjoyed volunteering and loved being a friend and mentor to students. This scholarship will be awarded to a graduating senior who have consistently worked with students through Project Opportunity Program or have been actively involved in Bus Buddies Club. Here to present this scholarship are Brian's parents, Carol and Dennis Prey. And this year's recipients are Charlotte Gagan, Carmen Hall, and Viana Romero. Charlotte, who will be attending Northeastern University, is also the recipient of a Lisa M. Vinacore Memorial Scholarship and a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship. Carmen, who will be attending the George Washington University, is also a recipient of a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship and an Oak Ames Scholarship and a National Honor Society Scholarship. Vienna, who will be attending Coastal Carolina University, is also the recipient of a Northeastern Savings Bank Scholarship. Congratulations. The Devon Ness Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Devon, an Oliver Ames student who died suddenly in January of 2013. Devon put his heart and soul into wrestling. His team and his teammates meant everything to him. He was outgoing, friendly young man who would do anything for anyone at any time. Applicants must either be an Oliver Ames varsity wrestler or affiliated with the wrestling team, and well-rounded, demonstrating an understanding of the importance of family, friends, and community. Here to present the scholarship are Devon's parents, Brad and Kathy Ness. This year's recipients are Emma Andromalis, Jonna Bailey, Alexander McAndrew, and Thomas Zagami. Emma, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of an Ed Pamala Memorial Scholarship. Jonna, who will be attending Northeastern University, is also the recipient of a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship. Alex, who will be attending the University of Virginia, is also the recipient of an Oaks Ames Scholarship and an Easton Tigers Youth Lacrosse Scholarship. Tommy, who will be attending the University of South Carolina, is also the recipient of an Ed Pamela Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations to all four of you. The Patrick J. Brennan Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Pat, who was a passionate educator for over 35 years and most recently a coach in the Oliver Ames basketball program. He worked with the youth of Easton for almost 12 years, touching the lives of so many young people in the community. He saw the best in each young player, and he would help believe in their strongest qualities as young athletes and young people. Anyone who was fortunate enough to play for Pat knew that above all, he wanted them to have fun. Pat had placed a value on doing the right thing, even when it was not the most popular thing to do. Here to present this scholarship are Patrick's wife, Paula, and his children, Michael and Allison Brennan. And this year's recipient is Jake Willard. Congrats, Jake. The Nick Giuseppe Lombardi Memorial Scholarship was established by Nick's father, Joe, and his stepmother, Elle Lombardi, in his memory. Nick was a 2009 graduate of OA who tragically passed away April 29, 2018, at the age of 26 in a motorcycle accident. Nick is remembered fondly by many that knew him as one who cared deeply for others and for his love of the outdoors. Nick graduated from Brockton Hospital School of Nursing and was employed as an RN in the ER at Kearney Hospital. He made everyone around him feel special. Here to present this scholarship are Joe and Elle Lombardi and Nick's sisters, Deanna and Olivia. This year's recipient is Karsha Telasco. Karsha, who will be attending Quincy College, is also the recipient of a Lynn Acevedo Lowald Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Karsha. Richard Bear Mathers Memorial Scholarship is given by the Knights of Columbus in memory of Richard Bear Mathers, who passed away on April 8, 2013. Bill was a man with many friends who all love and miss him. Amongst the considerations for this scholarship is exhibition of a commitment to share with and give of oneself to others. Here to present the scholarship are Richard's son, Richie, his grandson, Trevor Mathers, and Mike Goodman and Dennis Kenny. This year's recipients are Erin Cottam, Charles Crocker, Matthew Regan, Paige Taylor, Jake Willard, and Thomas Zagami. Erin will be attending Merrimack College, and Paige will be attending the University of Rhode Island. Charles, who will be attending Bryant University, is also the recipient of a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship and a National Honor Society Scholarship. Matthew, who will be attending Providence College, is also the recipient of an OA Tiger Scholarship. And Paige will be attending the University of Rhode Island. Congratulations. The Mark Petrucci Memorial Scholarship is awarded in memory of Mark, who grew up in Easton and even after moving to Mansfield kept his love of the town through his work at Pine Oaks Golf Course. The kindest man you'd ever meet, he believed in helping when he could and being a friend to everyone he met. He was devoted to his family and had a strong commitment to supporting the community. This scholarship is given by his family, is not based on grades, but rather dependent on having some of the qualities that Mark possessed: a kind heart, a generous nature, and the desire to do the right thing. Here to present this scholarship is Mark's wife, Christine Petrucci, and daughter, Claudia. This year's recipient is David Rogers. David, who will be attending Syracuse University, is also the recipient of the Mark Memorial Scholarship, a Northeastern Savings Bank Scholarship, and an Easton Educators Association Scholarship. Congratulations, David. The Nicholas Anthony Farley Memorial Scholarship is given to honor the life of former Oliver Ames graduate Nick Farley. Nick was an outstanding student athlete and leader who lived a life of love and loyalty to his family, friends, and teammates. Nick's compassion, his sense of humor, and ever-present smile will help define what the NAF Scholarship is all about. A naturally talented athlete, Nick played 3 varsity sports and was named captain of both basketball and track and field teams, all while maintaining good academic standing. These achievements were not easily attained. Diagnosed with dyslexia, Nick worked twice as hard as most. Due to his persistence, Nick went on to UMass Boston and was on the dean's list. While in his senior year at OA, Nick's peers recognized his versatility, skills, and determination and voted him most likely to change the world. Although Nick is no longer with us, this does not mean he can no longer affect change. Here to present this scholarship is Jack Gill. This year's recipients are Daniel Casey, Erin Cottam, Liana Hudson, Olivia O'Rourke, Alexander Vassilou, and Jake Willard. Liana will be attending Emmanuel College, Olivia will be attending St. Anselm's College, and Alex will be attending the University of Rhode Island. Congratulations. The Alfred and Martha Gomes Family Scholarship is given in memory of Alfred and Martha, lifelong residents of Easton. They raised their 9 children here, all of whom graduated from Oliver Ames High School. Here to present this scholarship is Nancy DeLuca. This year's recipients are Catherine Borden, Charles Crocker, Grace Guin, Annabelle Justy, Megan Nolan, and David Rogers. Catherine, who will be attending Providence College, is also the recipient of a Student Council Scholarship, a Drummy Family Scholarship, an Easton Youth Soccer League Scholarship, and an Alice M. Main Memorial Scholarship. Grace will be attending Plymouth State University. Annabelle, who will be attending Boston University, is also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship, an Oaks Ames Scholarship, and is a recipient of the College Board National African American Recognition Award. Megan will be attending UMass Amherst. Congratulations. The Easton Historical Society and Museum Scholarship is awarded to a senior who plans to attend a 4-year college and has satisfactory scholarship, good character, need, and a balanced interest in studies, extracurricular activities, and volunteer commitments. Special considerations will be given to those interested in history and indicate a uniqueness of Easton. Here to present this scholarship is Nancy DeLuca. This year's recipients are Daniel Casey, Giovanna Chasty, Lupert Etienne, Reagan George, Sarah Hartman, and Mia Stady. Lupert, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of a Michael F. McGuire Memorial Scholarship, Russell J. Carlson and Gail Carson Memorial Scholarship, and a Student Council Scholarship. Reagan, who will be attending UMass Boston, is also the recipient of a Lisa M. Vinacore Memorial Scholarship, the Mary Ann Nyquist Memorial Scholarship, and the Paula M. Pachinin Memorial Scholarship. Sarah, who will be attending Bridgewater State University, is also the recipient of the Jim Haley Memorial Scholarship, the Sandra L. Harrigan Memorial Scholarship, an Andrew Miller Jr. Scholarship, an OA Books and Badges Scholarship, and a Creative World Children's Learning Center Scholarship. Mia, who will be attending Emerson College, is also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship. Congratulations. The Donald W. Byron Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Donald Byron, who will forever be remembered as a passionate coach and mentor. He was a great leader and role model to countless student athletes over the years. Don had a lifelong career in education and most recently coached the Oliver Ames basketball program for 12 seasons. He was also an involved member of the Easton community and directed youth basketball leagues in camp. Don strove to ensure his students and players were successful both on the court and in the classroom. He exemplified perseverance and had the special ability to lead, teach, and inspire others. Here to present this scholarship are Chris and Jen Byron. This year's recipients are Daniel Casey, Catherine Farley, Ann Riley, Jefferson Smock, Andrew Sullivan, and Jake Willard. Catherine, who will be attending Worcester Polytech Institute, is also the recipient of an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship and the Patricia E. Gutowskis Memorial Scholarship. Anne, who will be attending Colgate University, is also the recipient of an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship. Jefferson, who will be attending Keene State College, is also the recipient of an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship and an OA Tigers Scholarship. And Andrew will be attending Coastal Carolina University. Congratulations. The James Jimmy P. Faraday Memorial Scholarship is given to honor and celebrate the life of Jimmy Faraday, who passed away suddenly in March of 2015. He was a 1995 graduate of Oliver Ames as well as a graduate of Curry College. To know Jimmy was to love him. He had an unmistakable ability to bring comfort to anyone he met, and he genuinely cared about everybody. Jimmy would be proud to know that this scholarship honors him, is helping young people reach their goals and dreams. Here to present this scholarship are Jimmy's parents, Bill and Noreen, and his brothers, Billy and Michael. This year's recipients are Daniel Casey, Adonis Everett Banks, Taryn Malarzik, Kyle Pinio, Joyce Rehad, Anthony Stone, Morgan Turpin, and Thomas Zagami. Adonis, who will be attending Curry College, is also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship and the H.W. Staffing James R. Sorensen Scholarship. Taryn, who will be attending Elon University, is also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship. Kyle will be attending UMass Amherst. Joyce, who will be attending the University of Pennsylvania, is also the recipient of a Lynn Acevedo Lowald Memorial Scholarship, a Frank Randall Scholarship, a National Honor Society Scholarship, and a Hadge Family Equality Scholarship. Joyce is also the recipient of the DAR, Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award, and was recognized as a recipient of the National School Development Council for Academic Growth and Student Leadership Award. Anthony, who will be attending Plymouth State University, was also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship. Morgan, who will be attending Quinnipiac University, is also the recipient of a Karen Carter Memorial Scholarship. Great job. Congratulations to all of you. The Joseph M. Kamara Memorial Scholarship is given to a senior hockey player or manager and graduated players or managers who are continuing to further their education. Here to present this award is Ben Devlin. This year's recipient is Andrew Livingstone. Andrew will be attending the University of Tennessee in the fall. Miss Piesco's Looping Scholarship is awarded in memory of Mark Rogers, who always demonstrated kindness and compassion to others. Mark was a student in Miss Piesco's first looping class. Applicants must be a former student in Miss Piesco's class. In the spirit of your in-depth study of the 60s, please demonstrate through a short poem or video whatever creative way you desire. What have you done or are currently doing to make the world a better place? This year's recipients are Angelina Karagji, Jake Cunningham, Matthew Lawson, David Rogers, Zachary Starr, and Jaden Wilkinson. Angelina will be attending UMass Amherst. Jake will be attending Quinnipiac University. Matthew, who will be attending Northeastern University, is also the recipient of a Mark Robert Boucher Memorial Scholarship, a DJ Henry Memorial Scholarship, an Oaks Ames Memorial Scholarship, and an Easton Educators Association Scholarship. Zach will be attending Mass Maritime Academy. And Jaden, who will be attending UMass Dartmouth, is also the recipient of a Russell J. Carlson and Gail Carlson Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. The James Hardiman Jr. Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Jim Hartman, who passed away suddenly in the summer of 2019. Growing up in Brockton and graduating from Brockton High School, Jim excelled in both academics and athletics. Throughout his life, Jim loved playing, watching, and coaching sports. As a 20-year resident of Easton, Jim was loyal to his family, friends, and the Easton community. He genuinely cared about everybody. The recipient will possess character and strong work ethic, both in academics and athletics. The family would like to recognize a student who embodies the strength of character, integrity, kindness, and loyalty that was so much a part of who Jim was as a person. Here to present this scholarship is Jim's cousin, John Galuli. This year's recipients are Sarah Hardiman, Samantha Johnson, and Avery Latham. Samantha will be attending Clemson University. Avery, who will be attending Pennsylvania State University, is also the recipient of a David P. Bowman Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. The Alexandra Allie Hamilton Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given by family and friends in memory of Allie Hamilton, who tragically passed away at the age of 22 in 2013. Allie was a member of Oliver Ames' class of 2009. Throughout her life, she had a love of children and a passion for sports. She was enrolled in college, majoring in criminal justice, and planned to work with children or troubled teens. Allie had always strived to make a difference by helping others before helping herself. Here to present this scholarship is Allie's father, Stephen Hamilton. This year's recipient is Carmen Hall. Congratulations, Carmen. The Edwin A. Keach Memorial Scholarship is given in his memory to a student pursuing post-secondary education and recognizes a student with integrity of character, acceptance of personal responsibility, transcendence into adulthood, and clear leadership abilities, as well as improvements in academic performance. Here to present this scholarship are Arlene Keach and Meredith Hennessy. This year's recipient is Sarah Hartman. Congratulations, Sarah. The Erica Jillian Fold Memorial Scholarship commemorates Erica, a talented writer and a voracious reader. Her love of the English language was evident in her wry and insightful use of words to express humor, pain, and beauty through both poetry and prose. Unflinchingly loyal to her family and her friends, Erica always stood up for the causes and the people in whom she believed. Following Erica's sudden passing in 2016, her extended community came together to establish this scholarship to ensure Erica's unique legacy would live on at Oliver Ames. Here to present this award is Wendy Fold, and this year's recipient is Madeline Monzel. Madeline will be attending New York University. Congratulations, Madeline. The Linda A. Flanagan Memorial Scholarship is given in the memory of Linda A. Flanagan, who was a devoted mother and resident of Easton. This applicant must be a member of the graduating class who plans to continue his or her education at a four-year college and who has good character, financial need, and a balanced interest in academic and extracurricular activities. Here to present this scholarship is Linda's son, Mr. T.J. Flanagan, and this year's recipient is Kalia Walker. Kalia, who will be attending Salve Regina University, is also a recipient of the Michael F. McGuire Memorial Scholarship, a Ruth V. Rye Memorial Scholarship, and an O.A. Tiger Scholarship. Congratulations, Kalia. It is now my honor to introduce Dr. Alicia Cabral to continue the awards presentation. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening. It's okay. I'm always touched to be part of this ceremony and these awards. I will echo Ms. Kavanaugh's words from the beginning because I know it can be award after award, but really listening to the qualities that these people feel that you embody of their loved ones, that they miss and want to honor and have been a huge part of the fabric of the Easton Public Schools, and the organizations that feel that you are representatives of their values and their beliefs. It's very touching, and you should all be very proud. Parents, families, friends, we share your pride in these wonderful human beings in front of us, and I congratulate you all. To continue these wonderful honors, the Easton Chamber of Commerce Community Service Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who's had an impact on the Easton community through their service that exhibited initiative, leadership, and creativity, and they will have a long-term value within the community. Here to present this award is Zena Tabahana, and this year's recipients are Skylar Dearborn and Jake Willard. The Easton Garden Club Scholarship is awarded to a senior who's planning to continue their education in environmental sciences at an institute of higher learning, trade, or vocational school. Special consideration is given to students who participate in community, horticultural, or environmental activities or projects, the Easton Garden Club or the Easton Garden Club Community Beautification Projects. Here to present this award are Ann Tredis and Linda Thompson. This year's recipients are Joyce Riyad and Sophie West. Sophie, who will be attending Boston University, is also the recipient of an Oaks Ames Scholarship. She's also being recognized tonight as a recipient of the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award of Excellence and is a National Merit Scholar Commendation. The American Legion George S. Shepard Post-7 Scholarship is intended to recognize continued academic excellence, civic involvement, and a level of conduct which best reflects the ideals of the American Legion, particularly in the area of Americanism. Here to present this scholarship are Teresa Podeco Poole and Ernest Smith, and this year's recipients are Ella Ferguson, Jamie Weeks, and Jake Willard. Jamie will be attending Trinity College in Dublin and is also the recipient of a Frank B. Randall Scholarship and an Alice M. Main Memorial Scholarship. The Easton Lions Club scholarships are awarded annually to students of Easton residents who demonstrate leadership in providing service to their community. Here to present this scholarship are Rob and Leslie Goodrich. This year's recipients are Gabriella Adami, Ekaterina Benikas, Tyler Ingalls, Matthew Lawson, Day Maharaja, Alexander McAndrew, Taylor McAndrew, Sophia Murphy, and Olivia Policino. Tyler will be attending Quinnipiac University, and Day will be attending Tufts University. Sophia, who will be attending Florida Atlantic University, is also the recipient of a D.J. Henry Memorial Scholarship. Olivia, who will be attending the University of Rhode Island, is also a recipient of a P.A. Narsasian Scholarship. No, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. We want every family to get the picture they're looking for. The Bluestone Bank Scholarship is awarded to a student pursuing post-secondary education, preferably in business, finance, management, accounting, or information technology. Here to present this scholarship is Rako McNeil. This year's recipient is Christopher Gaskill. Chris will be attending Syracuse University. Easton Women of Today, founded in 1997, is a community-based volunteer group that conducts fundraising, community service, and member socials. Their mission is, quote, assisting individuals, organizations, and families in need to strengthen our community. Easton Women of Today will be awarding a scholarship to a senior who has exemplified this mission while balancing a solid academic record. Here to present this award is Stephanie Saborin, Julie Regan, Missy Cady, and Heidi Rubenstein McMaster. This year's recipients are Gabriella Adami, Leanna Hudson, and Marie Saad. Gabriella will be attending Stonehill College, and Marie will be attending Syracuse University. The Easton Wings of Hope Scholarship is intended for graduating seniors displaying a passion and dedication to youth substance abuse prevention through education, awareness, and policy change. The scholarship is awarded to students based on their current involvement with prevention work and demonstration of commitment to carry out a prevention mindset set into their field. Here to present this award is Lisa St. Mary. This year's recipient is Joyce Riyad. Raising Multicultural Kids, the Barbosa Legacy Scholarship Award, is a scholarship granted to an Oliver Ames student who demonstrates a passion for social and racial justice. Raising Multicultural Kids is honored to award this scholarship to a student who's worked over the past years to educate and advocate for a more just society. Denise Barbosa Lane has been instrumental in creating and developing the Raising Multicultural Kids organization into the nonprofit it is today. Denise has led young people through her work at the schools and is inspired by the students who work within the high school to create a more inclusive and anti-biased environment. This scholarship is dedicated to her father, who has passed, and serves to honor students' commitment to social justice. Thanks to the generosity of the Easton community, 6 scholarships will be awarded to students in partnership with donors who include Renata Lyons, James and Carmen Hardaway, Vice Chair of the Easton Select Board, Craig Barger, the Flashenberg family, Allison and Greg Shea, and an anonymous donor. Here to present this award is Denise Lane. This year's recipients are Angelique Alphonse, Daniel Flashenberg, Alyssa Kenny, Joyce Riyad, Paula Romero, and Jamie Weeks. Angelique will be attending the University of Maryland and is also the recipient of a National Honor Society Scholarship, a Student Council Scholarship, an Oaks Ames Scholarship, and is a recipient of a College Board National African American Recognition Award. Alyssa, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of a Youth v. Rye Memorial Scholarship, a Student Council Scholarship, an Easton Educators Association Scholarship, the Louise Vose Scholarship, an OA Books and Bandages Scholarship, and a Creative World Children's Learning Center Scholarship. Daniel will be attending the American University in Bulgaria, and Paula will be attending the University of Rhode Island. The Easton Youth Baseball League Scholarship is granted to a graduating senior who has played in the Easton Youth Baseball League. The scholarship committee considers the applicant's sportsmanship, character, academic achievement, and commitment to the community. Here to present this award is Marty Weiner. This year's recipients are Aidan Bissonette, Jack Corey, Matthew Lawson, Andrew Livingstone, Nolan Corzoli, Ann Riley, Lucas Riley, David Rogers, Ryan Smith, and Jake Willard. Aiden will be attending Merrimack College. Jack will be attending James Madison University. Nolan will be attending Assumption University. And Lucas will be attending Merrimack College. Ryan, who will be attending Coastal Carolina University, is also the recipient of an OA Tigers Scholarship and a PA Narsasian Landscaping Scholarship. While you're taking your pictures, I'm going to tell you should be very proud of the gratitude your students are expressing up here. They are amazing. It's a proud mama moment, so enjoy that. They're wonderful. Mr. Weiner is also here tonight to present the Easton Youth Baseball League's John Beatty Memorial Scholarship, and that's going to Andrew Sullivan. And finally, Mr. Weiner is presenting the Easton Youth Baseball League's Marty Weiner Scholarship to Dan Casey. I'm honored now to introduce the Easton School Committee Chair, Jennifer Starr, to continue with the award presentations. We'll see you all on Saturday.
Okay. The Colleen Coyle Green Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Colleen, who was a kindergarten teacher in the Easton schools. This scholarship is awarded to an Oliver Ames High School graduating senior who intends to teach, preferably to young children. This year's recipient is Jack Reinhardt. Congratulations, Jack. The Winthrop Ames Scholarship is given to a member of the graduating class who shows promise and ability in creative art and appreciation of beauty, plus a desire to pursue further study of artistic design. This year's recipient is Naomi Marcus. Naomi, who will be attending the University of Toronto, is also the recipient of an Oaks Ames Scholarship. Congratulations, Naomi. The Elisa Lauren Trenholm Memorial Scholarship is established in memory of Elisa, class of '89, in her full speed ahead spirit. She was always learning and sampling life to its fullest. She was studying foreign languages, Spanish, and computer sciences at Boston University. In order to finish her education, learn computers, and expand her bilingual understanding at its source, she enlisted in the U.S. Navy. Although determined in spirit, her heart failed, stopping her well short of her goal. Her parents and friends hope to keep her spirit alive through this award. Tonight's recipient is Kayla Maggot. Kayla, who will be attending the University of Michigan, is also the recipient of a Foundation for Excellence in Education Scholarship, a Hugs II Community Service Scholarship, an Oaks Ames Scholarship, an Easton Tigers Youth Lacrosse Scholarship, and a PA Narsasian Scholarship. Congratulations. The Joyce Shores Memorial Scholarship was created to honor the spirit of giving. Joyce was a kind, selfless student who went out of her way to make everyone feel accepted and loved. She was passionate about helping others. She was a hard worker and a fun-loving spirit, and she enjoyed playing softball for Oliver Ames High School. This scholarship is awarded to a member of the girls' OA softball team who is active in community service and embodies this spirit. This year's recipient is Madison Montero. Madison will be attending the University of Rhode Island. The Donald Charis and Richard Macrina Memorial Scholarship is given in memory of Donald and Richard, graduates with the class of 1986. The applicants for this scholarship demonstrate a love for school, academics, athletics, and community. This year's recipient is Cecilia Couples. Cecilia will be attending Sacred Heart University. Congratulations. The Easton Democratic Town Committee Scholarship in memory of Robert J. Kane is given to a graduating senior who has demonstrated ongoing academic achievement through their high school career. In addition, the ideal candidate will have been involved in extracurriculars, be a registered Democrat, and show continued political and community involvement. This year's recipient is Alexa Berman. Alexa will be attending the University of Vermont. The Honeydew Donuts Local Scholarship was established in 1999 by Honeydew founder Richard J. Bowen. Its mission is to help local high school seniors and their parents offset the cost of college. Scholarships are awarded to deserving graduating high school seniors in all Honeydew local franchise communities. This year's recipient is Coda Milliken. Coda will be attending Bridgewater State University. The Easton Firefighters Association Scholarship is awarded annually to a member of the graduating class who intends to further their education. Preference is given to someone going into the medical or fire science fields. This year's recipient is Timothy Nguyen. Tim will be attending UMass Amherst. Congratulations. The Easton Community Access Television, ECAT, Scholarship is open to any graduating Oliver Ames student who has demonstrated a sustained record of participation at ECAT. The mission of Easton Community Access Television is to develop and produce educational, cultural, and informational community programming for the town of Easton, and to provide an electronic forum for the free exchange of information and ideas which reflect the talents, interests, concerns, and diversity of Easton residents. This year's recipient is Wyatt Fain. Wyatt will be attending Emerson College. This evening, here's where I get verklempt, we would also like to recognize our students who will be joining the armed forces upon graduation. When I call your name, please come up to receive a certificate and a round of applause to express our appreciation of service to the United States of America. Landon Grothy, United States Marines. Andre D'Souza Lopes, Army National Guard. Andrew Macefield, United States Army. Stephen Rosenberger, Army National Guard. Ethan St. Jean, United States Army. And Joshua Ventura, United States Air Force. So it is now my honor to introduce Susan Mancuso, Director of School Counseling, to continue with the awards presentation.
The Presidential Outstanding Academic Awards are awards conferred by President Biden upon high school seniors who meet and exceed challenging academic levels. In his letter to this school, he stated, "Mrs. Biden and I are pleased to congratulate you on receiving the 2024 President's Education Award. It is a privilege to join your family, friends, school, and community in celebrating your wonderful achievement. To be eligible for the President's Award for Educational Excellence, students must meet requirements including grade point average and achievement in one of 3 areas, including community service, co-curricular activities, or visual and performing arts. 84 members of the class have met the established criteria. Please stand as your name is called to be recognized. Your certificates will be available in the guidance office for pickup. Elizabeth Adami, Gabriella Adami, Angelique Alphonse, Emma Andromalos. Please stand up. You guys deserve a round of applause for this. There you go. Emma Andromalos, Ekaterina Babanikas, Khalil Badran, Jonna Bailey, Madison Barr, Chloe Basile, Catherine Borden, Aidan Byers, Kate Callanan, Marlon Cardoso, Ottman Chadley, Ava Connolly, Charles Crocker, Christopher Davis, Skylar Dearborn, Daniela DeBona, Isabel Domenico, Liam Dunlap, Catherine Farley, Christina Falone, Daniel Flashenberg, Genevieve Fulford, Tyler Gallagher, Ariel Gao, Charlotte Gagan, Haley Goldman, Carmen Hall, Leanna Hudson, Bridget Hughes, Isabella Hyman, Cole Jabor, Samantha Johnson, Annabella Justy, Sean Kearns, Ian Kelly, Alyssa Kenny, Brooke Kiff, Matthew Lawson, Chloe Lay, Harry Leventhal, Kayla Maggot, Day Maharaja, Naomi Marcus, Alexander McAndrew, Taylor McAndrew, Bridget McDonough, Ella Mizwernsky, Madeline Mazzell, Jared Murphy, Shayla Nagel, Claire O'Rourke, Olivia O'Rourke, Sam Paveo, Olivia Petrillo, Kyle Pinio, Olivia Policino, Callie Puskar, Matthew Regan, Ann Riley, Joyce Riad, Jack Reinhart, Saya Rivera, Paula Romero, Marie Saad, Alexa Scalaro, Jiva Segarin, Akila Senthil-Kumar, Andrew Shafizadeh, Katie Soberai, Benjamin St. Louis, Mia St. Paige Taylor, Cameron Texera, Morgan Turpin, Brian Way, Jamie Weeks, Sophie West, Nicholas Westerby, Jake Willard, Thomas Sagami. There we go. To be eligible for the President's Award for Educational Achievement, students must show outstanding educational growth and demonstrated commitment to learning and academics. 43 members of the class have met the established criteria. Please stand as your name is called to be recognized. Your certificates will be available in the guidance office for pickup. Grace Besa, Juliana Belazaire, Evren Buhan, Megan Burke, Jake Cunningham, Maeve Curtin, Tian De Silva, Kiana Exelholm, Anthony Federico, Victoria Fejo, Lucy Gilson, Nicholas Graham, Gino Gostowski, Mohammed Jarrah, Emma Koralski, Mason Locke, Alexis McEllicott, Gwyn McLaughlin, Montel McShine, Coda Milliken, Mike Morace, Ethan McCumbu, Taryn Malarzik, Sophia Murphy, Tian Yuan, Megan Nolan, Rory Noonan, Lindsay Nosalek, Daniel Nowakowski, Jesse Okocha, Nathan Panassi, Arissa Pires, Andrew Poulos, Kagan Proudler, Nolan Querzoli, Sean Quinn, Viana Romero, Anthony Russo, Jaden Savino, Marvin Sevenard, Leah Shaughnessy, Vince Spencer, and Kalia Walker. Other recipients tonight of a Mary Romans Memorial Scholarship are Ava Connolly, Daniela DeBona, and Benjamin St. Louis. Ava, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of a Student Council Award. Daniela will be attending Stonehill College, and Ben, who will be attending Northwestern University, is also the recipient of a Student Council Award and an Oaks Ames Scholarship. Additional recipients tonight of an Oaks Ames Scholarship are Akila Senthil Kumar, Chloe Lay, Isabel Dominico, Andrew Shafizadeh, Khalil Badran, Katie Soberai, Bridget Hughes, Nicholas Westerbeek, Claire O'Rourke, and Kate Callanan. Akila, who will be attending UCLA, is also the recipient of a Ruth V. Rye Memorial Scholarship. She was also a recipient of the National School Development Council for Academic Growth and Student Leadership and Learning Award. Chloe, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of an OA Tiger Scholarship. Isabel will be attending Fordham University. Andrew will be attending UMass Amherst. Khalil, who will be attending Boston College, is also the recipient of a Creative World Children's Learning Center Scholarship, a Hugs 2 Community Service Scholarship, a Lynn Azevedo Lowald Memorial Scholarship, and an OA Tiger Scholarship. Katie, who will be attending Furman University, is also the recipient of an OA Tiger Scholarship. Katie was also recognized as a recipient of a National Merit Scholar Scholarship from the Eversource Energy Foundation. Bridget will be attending Mount Holyoke College. Nicholas will be attending Bentley University. Claire, who will be attending Tufts University, is also the recipient of a National Honor Society Scholarship and a Student Council Scholarship. Kate, who will be attending the University of Hartford, is also the recipient of the Janice Wheeler Scholarship. Additional recipients tonight of an OA Books and Bandages Scholarship are Elizabeth Adami, Megan Burke, Rama Hindie, Michelle Abekwe, Alexis McElligott, Bridget McDonough, and Olivia Petrillo. Elizabeth will be attending Emmanuel College. Megan will be attending Providence College. Rama will be attending Curry College. Michelle will be attending the Massachusetts College of Pharmacy and Health Sciences. Alexis, who will be attending UMass Amherst, is also the recipient of an Andrew Miller Jr. Scholarship. And Bridget will be attending Florida Atlantic University. Olivia will be attending Providence College. Our final recipients tonight of an OA Tiger Scholarship are Madison Barr, Lucinda Lee Cotter, Joshua Connolly, Liam Dunlap, Stella Fernandez, Ryan Jaco, Brooke Kiff, Nicolette Mathers, Andrew Poulos, Callie Puskar, Matthew Schuster, and Finn Spencer. Madison will be attending Roger Williams University. Lucinda will be attending UMass Boston. Joshua will be attending Northeastern University. Liam will be attending Boston University. Stella will be attending California State University, Long Beach. Ryan will be attending an electrical trade program. Brooke will be attending Merrimack College. Nicolette, who will be attending the University of Rhode Island, is also the recipient of the H.W. Staffing Conrad Rivard Scholarship. Andrew, who will be attending Sacred Heart University, is also the recipient of an Easton Educators Association Scholarship. Callie will be attending the University of Tampa. Matthew will be attending the University of Pittsburgh. And Finn will be attending the College of Massachusetts Pharmacy and Health Sciences. The Wagging Tail Dog Services Scholarship is given in memory of all of our four-legged friends who have gone over the Rainbow Bridge. Wagging Tail is a local business started by OA graduate Julie Cardoza. This scholarship will be awarded to an OA student who will pursue a degree within the animal field. This year's recipient is Samuel Paveo. Sam, who will be attending the University of Maine, is also the recipient of the Connecting Activity Scholarship. The Oliver Ames High School Academic Scholarship is awarded to a member of the graduating class who intends to further their education and has maintained an overall B or better average, including 10 or more honors courses during their high school years. This year's recipient is Ariel Gao. Ariel, who will be attending UCLA, is also the recipient of a Frank Randall Scholarship. An additional recipient tonight of a Drummy Family Scholarship is Braden Blass. Braden, who will be attending Indiana University, is also the recipient of an Easton Youth Soccer League Scholarship. Our final recipient tonight of a Karen Carter Memorial Scholarship is Tori Casaletto. Tori will be attending Bridgewater State University. Another recipient tonight of a Michael F. McGuire Memorial Scholarship is Dominic Davis. Dominic will be attending Massasoit Community College. The Vargas & Vargas Insurance Agency Scholarship is awarded to an OA student who is attending a 2- or 4-year college and has maintained a B or better average and participated in extracurricular activities. This year's recipient is Samuel Keefe. Samuel will be attending the University of Buffalo. Our final recipients tonight of an Easton Educators Association Scholarship are Christina Falone, Nolan Jamiti, and Alexis Gilmartin. Christina will be attending Elon University. Nolan will be attending St. Anselm's College. And Alexis, who will be attending Wentworth Institute of Technology, is also the recipient of the Jane Anderson Music Scholarship. Another recipient tonight of a Foundation for Excellence in Education Award is Tyler Gallagher. And Tyler will be attending Stonehill College. The Scoreboard Enterprises Scholarship is sponsored by Mr. John C. Hurley, Easton resident and former mathematics teacher at Oliver Ames High School, and is awarded to a graduating student athlete of Oliver Ames. This year's recipient is Sarah Hilliard. Sarah, who will be attending Bucknell University, is also the recipient of an Easton Recreational Basketball League Scholarship. Now we'd like to present Department Book Awards. Recipients earn these awards through high academic achievement. The Art Department wishes to recognize Samantha Johnson, Naomi Marcus, Nicolette Mathers, Marie Saad, and Elise Vitello. The Business and Applied Arts Department wishes to recognize Andrew Livingstone, Sophia Murphy, and Jake Willard for business. The department wishes to recognize Nicholas Bosader for industrial arts. Nick will be attending an electrical trade school. The department would also like to recognize Matthew Lawson for engineering. And finally, the department would like to recognize Wyatt Fain and Abigail Malafato for media. The English department wishes to present the Erica Fold Book Award to Naomi Marcus. The department would also like to present the Jesse Hannawalt Book Award to Lubert Etienne. The department would also like to present the Charlene Howarth Book Award to Alexis McElligott. The Family and Consumer Science Department wishes to recognize Megan Nolan and Arissa Pires. Arissa will be attending the University of Rhode Island. The Health and Physical Education Department wishes to recognize Leanna Hudson, Rowan Malenfant, Samuel Paveo. Rowan will be attending Massasoit Community College. The Math Department wishes to recognize Aiden Byers and Brian Wang. The Math Department would also like to present the Mary Romans Book Award to Angelique Alphonse. The Music Department wishes to recognize Angelique Alphonse, Charlotte Gagan, and Sophie West. The Science Department wishes to recognize Clara O'Rourke and Andrew Shafizadeh. The Social Studies Department wishes to recognize Joyce Riad, Jack Reinhart, Akila Senthil Kumar, Benjamin St. Louis, and Jamie Weeks. The World Languages Department wishes to recognize Joyce Riad for French, Kate Callanan for Latin, and Taylor McAndrew and Paula Romero for Spanish. For anyone that was unavailable to attend tonight, awards will be in the guidance office starting tomorrow morning. And now I would like to introduce Senior Class President, Kayla Maggot.
Good evening. On behalf of the Olive Reims High School Class of 2024, it is my honor as class president to welcome you to tonight's class night ceremonies. This ceremony signifies great beginnings. Tonight, we celebrate the beginning of the end of our high school education, but we also catch a glimpse at the beginning of our futures. Tonight, we are recognized for both our achievements and our hard work as we receive well-deserved scholarships and awards. Although tonight the senior class is honored in recognition of our great achievements, it is also important for the seniors to express our thanks and appreciation for those who have helped us along the way. First, I would like to thank the Easton School Committee, our school administration, Mrs. Kavanaugh, Mr. Flanagan, and Mr. Mastro, as well as all of our wonderful counselors, teachers, and support staff, both in and out of the classroom. We appreciate the constant support and guidance that you've provided to help us find success and enjoyment in everything we did here at Oliver Ames. Second, I would like to thank our families. You always kept our best interests at heart as we forged our own paths through high school, while making sure we had everything we needed to succeed. And finally, I would like to thank my fellow classmates in the class of 2024. Your hard work and dedication is what brought us all here tonight. I'm so grateful for all the memories we shared through our time at Oliver Ames High School. Thank you all for coming, and please enjoy the evening. Next, I would like to introduce our class secretary, Ella Mrzwinski, to give our class history.
Hi, class of 2024. I want to start by saying congratulations to everyone here tonight. I can't believe we only have 2 days to go. It feels like we blinked, and now we're sitting here together looking towards our final days as a class. The past 4 years have flown by, but let's take a minute to slow down and recap all that we have accomplished together. It's now been 4 years since we were entering our first day of freshman year, massed up in our cohorts. We would only attend 2 in-person days of school a week, and the staircases were labeled by whether we could use them to go up or down. It's weird to think about the time where we would roll out of bed and get on our computers or meet awkwardly with our advisory class once every Wednesday. Although it wasn't the ideal start to our high school experience, we made the best of it with our virtual spirit weeks, sending in our pictures to the class Instagram and dressing up, even though half of us were at home. Towards the end of the year, we did our first ever fundraiser selling class of 2024 hoodies. Sophomore year was when things really started to get back on track. We returned to school normal and mask-free that year. It felt like high school was finally starting for us. We kicked off that year with our first ever hall day. Our theme was Jumanji. Although it took a lot of debating to settle on a theme that satisfied everyone, we all spent hours putting it together and surprisingly came in second place. The walls were covered in green from top to bottom, and we also had a slew of different inflatable animals all over the place. This is the year we also had our first class dance, sophomore semi. We filled the cafeteria and danced in a mosh pit with all of our classmates. It may have been the quickest dance in school history, clocking in at just over half an hour. But it was the first time we got to see our grade come together. To finish off that year, we designed our first of many class shirts, which read our class quote along the back. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and dream for tomorrow. Thanks to our now president, Kayla Maggot, we found the quote that fit us as the group and makes even more sense now that we are almost graduated. Our junior year began with completely new class officers from the prior year. Our all-day theme for this year was Carnival. Thanks to our artistic e-board members, big shout out to Sammy Johnson for all of your contributions over the years. Our hall was filled with life-size carnival games, a petting zoo, and a snack shack. Competing for the first time in the Powder Puff football game, we were crushed by the senior class of 2023, even after all the hours we put into practicing. Nevertheless, the sense of camaraderie between the players on the field and classmates on the sideline cheering for us left us with something to be proud of, even after our tough loss. We also raised around $20,000 in fundraisers through our M-Style, pickleball, car magnets, and pet photo shoots. We came to appreciate the help of our community and parents from our class with those ones. As we wrapped up the year with our junior prom, torrential downpours couldn't stop our celebration. Although the weather put a damper on the end of our junior year, we began the final chapter of high school with a beautiful senior sunrise. Following that early morning, gathering on the turf, it felt like our class had finally came together. From then on, closer than before, we embarked upon the whirlwind of senior events, beginning with our field day. For our final hall day, we settled on a Barbie theme and created our first place winning hallway. We had 4 different sections, each working off of concepts from the new Barbie movie, but ending with our own special twist, a section that was graduation themed. That afternoon, our senior powder puff followed our class's theme of poor weather. However, we beat the juniors by a landslide, even though we were drenched by the end of the game. Over the chaotic past few weeks, we can all agree that our time has been absorbed by a variety of senior events. And we would like to offer a special thank you to Angelina Karaji for capturing all of these moments on TikTok for us to look back on. Between Oscar night, our car parade, and a senior celebration, thanks to SafeGrad, note that we celebrated this day in the rain again, and our senior prom, the fun has been nonstop. We were pleasantly surprised by the beautiful sunny day we shared as a class at our gorgeous prom venue, the Newport Beach House. On the final morning of high school, we all met at the turf in the same way we had started for the sunrise. It probably won't come as a shock to you when I say that there was no sunrise that morning, just a sky full of clouds. I think that if there is one thing we can say we've learned as a class, though, it is perfectly summed up by the saying, you can't change the weather, so you might as well dance in the rain. And as we watched this senior countdown in the atrium slowly tick down to 0 days, in the midst of all of these celebrations, we ran out of the atrium doors for one final time to close this precious chapter of our lives. As we all move on to experience new things and go our separate ways, I would like to congratulate you all on everything we have accomplished individually and as a class. I know that you will all go on to do great things. We made an experience for ourselves that we will never forget, and I hope by reflecting on these moments together, we can acknowledge how far we have come. I would like to now introduce our Vice President, Jenny Fulford.
Some educators can simply teach their students, but the best educators surpass the limits of the classroom. Here at Oliver Ames High School, we have outstanding teachers that are not only role models, but also motivators of our successes. Our teachers nurture our brains with plentiful knowledge, guide us through the obstacles of high school, and consistently support us through the ups and downs of our teenage years. The class of 2024 chooses to dedicate our yearbook to 4 retiring members of our community who have all gone well and beyond simply teaching their students. At this time, I would like to invite Mrs. Donahue, Mrs. Lutkovich, Mr. O'Connell, and Mrs. Wentworth to the stage to be recognized. Mrs. Donahue. Mrs. Donahue has been a part of the Oliver Ames High School community for 20 years. Throughout her 20 admirable years here, Mrs. Donahue was a dynamic, positive, and knowledgeable force in the science department. Whether you were a student of hers or not, you could always count on Mrs. Donahue enthusiastically greeting you in the halls and immediately brightening up your day. In addition, Mrs. Donahue advised the Environmental Society during her first time at OA and dedicated an enormous amount of time into helping students pursue their passions for environmental causes. I am a former student of Mrs. Donahue's, and I was fortunate enough to take her physics class freshman year. Mrs. Donahue created a comforting and welcoming learning environment that helped students excel in the classroom. Students were always eager to learn and motivated to try their best in her classroom. The science department was able to flourish under her leadership as co-chair of the department, and her colleagues speak of her with warm admiration and respect. Mrs. Donahue is specifically admired by our class for her warm and bubbly personality that she brought to school every day. Thank you, Mrs. Donahue, for your time and dedication to this school and to the community. Mrs. Lutkovich. During her 17 years at Oliver Ames High School, Mrs. Lutkovich was a guidance counselor for thousands of students. She is also an expert at proctoring the AP exams. As we all know, high school is an unpredictable time where there are amazing highs and difficult lows. Our guidance counselors are in the unique and challenging position of supporting students throughout these experiences. Whether you are an anxious freshman trying to navigate the new world of high school or a senior who has just been accepted into your dream school, your guidance counselor is there to support you through it all. In her many years as a guidance counselor at Oliver Ames High School, Mrs. Lutkovich has supported thousands of students on this journey. Many of us in the senior class forged bonds with Mrs. Lutkovich. Whenever I found myself in the guidance office, I would see Mrs. Lutkovich comforting students having bad days, providing support for teachers, and mentoring her colleagues. Without a doubt, Mrs. Lutkovich has left a lasting impact on the Oliver Ames community. The students at Oliver Ames High School are appreciative of your tender care for us. Thank you, Mrs. Lutkovich, for your gentle nurture and informed guidance. Mr. O'Connell. Mr. O'Connell joined the faculty of Oliver Ames High School in 2006 after teaching in the Randolph Public Schools. 18 years later, he's retiring from OA and will spend his time traveling the world, enjoying his family, and continue to pursue his other passion, music. As a member of the Business and Applied Arts Department at OA, Mr. O'Connell has inspired many students through both his classes and through his role as guitar club advisor. Over the years, he has taught classes in web design, personal finance, media, and computer applications, always bringing energy and passion to the classroom. Students describe Mr. O'Connell as patient, empathetic, talented, passionate, and funny. The senior class expresses our appreciation for Mr. O'Connell's dedication to our community and wishes him all the best on his new endeavors. Thank you, Mr. O'Connell, for all that you brought to your students in our school every day. Mrs. Wentworth. Over the past 18 years, Mrs. Wentworth has been instrumental in providing high-quality educations to her students in the Foundations classroom. Mrs. Wentworth began her career as a paraprofessional, working full-time while going to Bridgewater State part-time at night, all while taking care of her daughter, Catherine. After 20 years as a paraprofessional, Mrs. Wentworth worked as a teacher at Spoke Collaborative before being hired as a teacher by the Easton Public Schools to work in the special education department at Oliver Ames High School. Over the past 18 years, Mrs. Wentworth has been defined by her kindness, patience, and advocacy for all students. Students across the school appreciate her honesty and trustworthiness. She provided sound advice and a constant presence to countless students, faculty, and staff in the OA community. Thank you, Mrs. Wentworth, for all you have done to improve our school community. We appreciate each of these retirees for contributing to what it truly means to be an Oliver Ames Tiger. The class of 2024 is appreciative of all of your efforts in building the brilliant community we have today. I would now like to introduce our class treasurer, Claire O'Rourke.
The class of 2024 has so much to be proud of today. The students in this class have worked very hard, but even more impressively have worked hard together. This class has such an amazing cohesive nature that has been an unstoppable force as we progress through the years. Our class has overcome many different obstacles throughout our time here at OA. Despite starting our journey in hybrid learning during the pandemic, we persevered and grew stronger, learning how to adjust to the many new parts of high school. We face these challenges with our unmatched, unbreakable spirit and a goal to show the younger grades how it's done. This says a lot about our class for not only looking out for each other, but also looking out for the future improvement of our school and the community that gave us so much. Even though our time here at OA might be over, we want to continue to give back and celebrate everything we have accomplished. First, I would like to begin by acknowledging the class gift that we have dedicated to future generations at OA. Due to our class's hard work and fundraising, we were able to purchase a multi-use charging station that will be hung on the wall in the library for students and faculty to use. The class of 2024 has dedicated this charging station in the library to ensure every student knows there will be a comfortable and accessible place for them. Our class has found the library to be a space for connection and learning, and through our class gift, we hope to allow others to engage in this space for future generations at OA. Next, we would like to invite our advisors, Mrs. Hines and Mrs. Souza, on stage. During our time here at OA, our advisors have been incredibly dedicated to our class and every event we have planned, run, and organized. Everything we were able to accomplish during our time here is thanks to our advisors and the countless hours they have spent working to make sure we had the best possible high school experience. Mrs. Hines, the support and guidance you offered our class was invaluable, and I don't think we would have been able to pull off anything without it. You kept us all organized when we were out of sorts and grounded us when things got out of control. Whether it was offering up your classroom for all of our holiday planning, problem solving with us to make every event a success, or calculating numbers to keep us inside our budget, you always gave your best effort. Mrs. Souza, your unwavering commitment to supporting your students is evident in the way you continue to guide our class while also serving as an advisor to many other clubs. You made sure to hear all perspectives and made long-lasting connections with many of our class's students. Your dedication to perfection is one of the main reasons our class was so successful. You always thought of new ways to make our class events better, help maintain organization throughout all of our fundraisers, and provide support when in need of guidance. You are always thinking in advance and keeping us all in line. Overall, our class was beyond lucky to have such amazing advisors, and we thank you both again for signing up those 4 years ago. We know being an advisor comes with a lot of baggage, so we have these personalized tote bags and acrylic name signs for your desk to remember us all by. Thank you for all that you have done to enrich our high school experience.
This evening, it is my honor to carry on an Easton tradition that has existed for generations. The shovel was an essential tool in building the town of Easton and our great nation. Easton has thrived and prospered over the past 200 years, and its origins were in the Ames Shovel Company, which produced the shovels that helped build and expand America. Over the years, Easton has been the beneficiary of the generosity of the Ames family. Here at OA, we honor our past by passing the shovel from the Oliver Ames High School senior class president to the junior class president. Thus, the passing of the shovel serves as a potent symbol of perseverance, hard work, ingenuity, and innovation, making it the perfect item for the 2024 Oliver Ames seniors to pass to the class of 2025. As the class of 2024 embarks on journeys beyond Easton, we are honored to be able to sustain the tradition of passing on the symbolic shovel. As our graduation approaches, we honor the past as we look to our futures. The shovel symbolizes each of us breaking new ground and pursuing our goals using all the tools and skills we learned at Oliver Ames. I'm confident that the class of 2025 will go on to great achievements and make valuable contributions to our society with these skills. I'm honored to now recognize the tradition and the passing of the shovel. As president of the class of Oliver Ames class of 2024, I, Kayla Maggot, on behalf of all my fellow classmates, present the shovel to you, Isha Murchia, president of the Oliver Ames class of 2025, with all the history, honors, and obligations that come with it.
It is with true gratitude and honor that I, Isha Murchia, president of the class of 2025, accept the shovel tonight. By doing so, I anticipate that the Oliver Ames class of 2025 will maintain the successful traditions and rich academic history that former classes have established. As a leader of the junior class, I speak for all of next year's seniors when I say how honored we are to be a part of this prestigious tradition, which is so rich in symbolism. Thank you.
Great job, you guys. Excellent. That was a wonderful ceremony. That's the end for this evening. Thank you all so much. Congratulations to all of our seniors, and I can't wait to see you at Frothingham Park on Saturday morning.